Baltimore Ravens on the road at the New York Football Giants. This is ballooned out to 16.5 at some of the books out there. 42.5 is our total. So yes, we have a 16.5 point spread in a 42.5 total game. I don't know what to tell you. I know in years past, it's an auto play on the dog in a 42 total in a 16.5 point spread, but holy mackerel. Not only are the Giants bad, they're going back to Tommy DeVito, who now the Giants can say they are fielding the worst quarterback in the NFL this week. Mo, this is just, I feel, this opened at 13. Like there were opportunities to get in at 13 on this. It's run 3.5 points. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this will even make a TV for me this week.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing about the 13. It's crazy. Like, 4.5 point move here. Been around 16, been around 17 now. I think this is probably where it should be. If you just believe in like efficient market theory at all, I guess you can just parlay the Giants and the under if your book will let you, because that has to be correlated, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But other than that, I don't have a lot to say about this game, other than I can tell you that holding a Giants ticket last week, I desperately wanted Tommy DeVito to come into the game. That's how bad Drew Lock was.
Yeah.
So I guess we get to see Tommy Cutlet's sideshow is back, and that's about all I have to say about this game. The Ravens should win by whatever they want, but we'll see if that actually happens.
It's the deal of I had somebody ask me yesterday and say, like, what motivation does an NFL team have to win by 17 points? And I was like, well, they don't necessarily, but if you're the Ravens, you're coming out of a bye, you figured out a way to lose 5 games this year. So it's not like the Ravens. I think people look at the Ravens because we always put them in that upper tier, right? And it's like, well, yes, I still think the Ravens are very good. They still have to win games. Like, I mean, like they're not in the playoffs yet. They're 8-5, right? And so I think that they try to run a good offense in this game and try to get everything clicking coming out of the bye. And if that just leads to a 24-point route, then kind of so be it, So that was kind of my answer, which was the Ravens are still 8-5, right? I mean, they still got to win football games, and it's the NFL, so they're not going to like run bad plays for 3 quarters or whatever, And so that was kind of my theory as to how this kind of gets there with all of that. But like you said, I mean, old school would be you take points in a game with a 42 total. Like if you're getting 16.5 points, you always do that. But I can't do it. Like I said, I watched that game with last week, just like you did. This team is full on packed it in. Like they're done. They don't want to play football anymore.
Yeah, and then you just have like a defense that was getting pressure on the quarterback. That's all they had going for them, and now their best player is out. I mean, multiple other players are out. Starting corner, Drew Phillips. I mean, I just don't know what is left of this Giants team. This is, I know the Raiders are pretty bad, but I think this has got to be by far the worst roster that's left.
Yeah, I'm with you.